And I want to read a poem that was sent to me by my friend and fine poet Alison Luterman this last week. Because when I read it, I wept at the end, since it describes some of the kinds of changes that are happening or being proposed. And if we think about how do we navigate these wild waters, how do we have a rudder? The first part is just to wake up to what's happening. Called Praise the Broken Promise of America. Praise deep mineral veins under the rich dirt and fossilized remains of dinosaurs turning themselves into gas for our benefit. Praise the exhausted earth, miles and miles of subsidized corn and cattle lowing from their hellholes in automated milking barns. This is not an easy poem. Praise farm workers rising before dawn, their sore backs and aching knees. Praise the myths that drew them here, stories eagerly consumed when there is nothing to eat but faith. Praise the courage of the reverend to look the dragon in the eye and preach mercy. Praise whatever hidden waterways are still pristine. Praise music that refused to play at the funeral of democracy and the killing cold that swept through Washington when a fake pope took power. Praise drag queens and lipstick lesbians, boys who are girls and girls who are lions, butch women wearing tool belts, and all the music theater nerds who are even now building new passageways, mapping the next underground railroad and suiting up to be conductors. So everybody, get on board. This train will chug quietly across the Great Plains and over rocky sierras into the desert where people still leave bottles of water and packets of food for the desperate, who've always been the lifeblood of this nation. It will stop in obscure hamlets to pick up fugitives with tears tattooed on their cheeks and fraying backpacks overspilling with contraband books. Praise the weirdos, because if anyone can save us, it will be us. And praise all the glittering illusions we gawked at, ignoring our own neighbors in favor of a 24-hour peep show on the internet. Praise the convict firefighters on the front lines in LA, battling the insurmountable for $10 a day. We gambled our future for a hot air balloon with a hole in it. Praise our reckless hubris and the infinite distractions of the hall of mirrors we find ourselves in now. And bless our overwhelmed brains scurrying like mice for shelter. Bless our collective rage and protect the officers who stood up on January 6th and now see their attackers roaming the streets like rabid dogs. Oh, bless the animals we have always been in our coats and shoes and clumsy language. Bless our willful ignorance, so enormous, so world-altering that, like the Great Wall of China, it can be seen from outer space, where the gods are shaking their heads even now, in pity and in awe.